What's up, everybody? This is Rich from True Budget EDC and Prepping. Use your gear or lose your gear, because if you're not using it, you might as well lose it. So today I want to go over a knife I recently purchased when I was away for a bit. I was in New Jersey, Wildwood, Cape May, and I stopped at one of their Walmarts and I picked up the Swiss Tech Leicht. So I picked this up based on recommendation from Tim's School of Fish. So you should go to check out Tim's channel, sub him up, like his videos, watch his videos, do all that good stuff. He did do a video on this knife as well, and I will find that video and link it in the description so you can see what Tim thinks of it and check it out. So anyway, this is the Swiss Tech Leicht small fixed blade. What does it say here? D2 steel, full tang, hammer end, canvas micarta, premium hard sheath. Over here, some more information about Swiss Tech, as well as limited lifetime warranty, and then help at greatstarus.com. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Distributed by Great Star Ltd. Warning, this knife will kill you if you live in California. But if anywhere else, you're fine. So on the back of it, it just goes into that they have this coating on it, similar to Cerakote, but it's probably not Cerakote, but it's tactile coated blade. It's just kind of like a DLC coating or something, PVD. Full tang blade construction, spine jimpings, which is actually really cool. Fiberglass reinforced sheath, so it's an FRN sheath. It is ergonomic canvas micarta with red G10 inserts. It does have an extended tang hammering end, and it is compact. Blade steel's D2, blade thickness 0.1, blade finish tactile coated, blade style drop point. It is canvas micarta with an FRN sheath. The knife weight is 2.5 ounces. It is overall 6 inches long with a 2.75 inch blade length. Now, pretty cool box. It is magnetic. Got some more stuff going on right here if you want to check it out. I was telling you about it. There is a what do you call it? The QR code. I forgot what it was. There's a QR code, but you can just go to the website, SwissTechOutdoors.com. It comes with this, and underneath, it's got some more information about Swiss Tech. If you want to check that out, you want to pause it and read about it. There you go. And it comes with this little piece of paracord in case you want to tie it to the end of it. If that's something you do. I do not, so I am not using it. But overall, it's a pretty decent looking box. I like it. Can't put it back together though. But yeah, it's a good job on the box, actually. Really nice. So throw on some background for color and pull out the knife. Here is the knife itself. As you can see, it is the FRN sheath. It does have the clip. The clip is in place with T8s. It's really easy to take off, so you can have it, regular carry on your belt, vertical or horizontal scout carry if you just switch it to these two. These are not rubber spacers. These spacers are molded right into the injection, injection molded in, so that's pretty cool. Or you could carry it as a neck knife. You could just take this off. It does have a thumb ramp right there. Knife comes out relatively easy on mine. I did notice that in Tim's video, he said his was a little bit more difficult to get in and out of the sheath. Mine is fine, actually. This is the blade. This is that tactile coating, and I was comparing it to the Benchmade mini bug out. As you can see, that's Cerakote, right? And it's, similar. It's more of a DLC, I think. It's heavier. So that is what that coating is. It's just there to, keep it from rusting and more stain resistant. Although I've got a lot of D2 knives and I've never had them rust. So it's got really good jimping that goes all the way up past half. So you can, get into it like that if you want with your index finger, or you can just choke up on it. Now it is really small. It is like a 3-finger, but if you put your hand down here at the bottom, you kind of get an extra, a little bit of a grip. You can grip it pretty good. I 3.5. But I mean, if you you want to really grip it like that, you could just, like I said, use a jimping like that, grab it like that. It's actually pretty ergonomic for being such a small knife, honestly. Canvas micarta is actually okay. It's a little rough, but it's a $35 knife. So Got the Swiss Tech logo there. It's got some Swiss Tech billboarding right there, but overall it's not you know, obnoxious or anything. No real hot spots right here. This is pretty comfortable where the finger guard is. It does have a pretty good sharpening choil right there. D2, it's labeled right there, and then it says what the name of it is, Leicht. And the entire blade and tang is coated with that tactile coating, and as you can see, there is a red G10 spacer, so it's pretty cool. It does have this hammer end, which I can't really use unless, because my hand's too big for it, unless I put the sheath back on, then I can use it. So if you had a larger hand, it's probably not gonna happen, but you can, like I said, really choke up on it if you really have to. You could get, you know, whatever. But then this is kind of digging into your hand if you do that. So I'd say it's a good three finger knife at 6 inches overall. And it's surprisingly useful. I've been carrying it for a few days. I got it, I think, Saturday. So I started carrying it Saturday. And I've been carrying it at home in my sweats, which is actually pretty good, wearing sweatpants. And I actually had a couple days off from work today that were you know, I didn't know were going to happen because the boiler system is down and it was too cold, and I'm sure a lot of parents called, so they put in a temporary boiler and it couldn't be inspected till today, so we had a couple days off. So I've been carrying it an extra couple of days, and you know what? Like I said, I like it. I carried it in my pocket with the clip-on in my sweats actually, and it actually is pretty cool. I carried it in my sweat pockets without the clip-on, and it's really good. I tried both in my jeans pocket, and I don't really like carrying it in my jeans pocket with the clip to the pocket, because this doesn't have a lot of retention and it feels like it's going to slide in and out. Now, when you have it on your belt, it obviously is not going anywhere because it's got that hook. I've carried it in my jeans pocket without the clip, and it tends to go sideways, so, you know, I didn't really like that. I like it best on my belt, and it's super useful as just your primary knife, or, you know, just a secondary blade. Today I had it with my Victorinox compact on my belt in a case as well, so worked out really well, and overall it's pretty decent. Now let's see what's going on with this knife. So people complain, I'm on forums, and forums are a bit bitchy, and people complain about stuff. One of the things they complain about is this sheath. Now I don't necessarily have a problem with this sheath. People complain about it, I mean, because they just don't like it, I suppose, but it does do that, right? Maybe because the retention isn't as tight on mine as it is in Tim's. It could be that, but I generally don't walk around going like this all day with my knife, so it doesn't really bother me. It was on my belt, and I couldn't hear that. It was in my pocket, and I can't hear that. So I guess these guys that are complaining about it do this all day. So if you're going to do that all day, it's going to bother you, but I don't really have a problem with it. It does snap in, and you can hear it. Clicks in, and this will not come out of here, so there's no problem with me thinking it's going to come out. Not a problem. So I don't actually have a problem with this sheath at all. I think it's really easy to use, to take this off, to put this on, and I like the thumb ramp, and it goes in and out really easy, so I don't mind it. Now my card is a bit rough, and that is what it is though. These aren't set, these T8 screws, as you can see. It's probably like a Chicago screw, but it's not really set in there. It's sticking up a little bit, but it's not like sharp or anything. They have these milled out really well, so it doesn't really bother me. I think they might have just cross-threaded it or something, and if I really gave a crap, I'd take it apart and put it back in there, but it doesn't really bother me. But like I said, that is a thing. So yeah, if that's going to bother you, you know, it's probably hit and miss. Like I said, this is a $35 knife, so it's not going to be the tip-top, you know, shape like you're paying for a $200 knife. You got to expect some minor problems, and these are very minor. This right here is a flathead, so you could take it off with that, and you can also put the lanyard through there. But I mean, overall, there's really no hot spots, even though that does stick up a lot. They're just milled out really well, so you really can't tell it's like that unless you're doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? But in general, it's not bad. Jimping's good all the way out there, so you can use your index finger, or you can just choke up and use your thumb. So really good on that with the extra jimping. And the hammer end is a little bit of jimp going on there too. So overall, I think it's a pretty decent knife. There are some complaints also on forums about these guys misrepresenting themselves. Swiss Tech, they're saying that they're making believe they're from Switzerland. They're not. So, I mean, if you're buying a $35 knife, you know that Swiss Tech is, you know, it's a Walmart brand now. You know it's not from Switzerland. It's not, you just know. I mean, you can complain about it all you want. So originally when this company was created, it was created by a Swiss-American guy in his garage in Ohio in like 1994. And he ended up selling it to somebody, now. It's owned by this company, Great Star, where does it say? Great Star Ltd, Great Star USA. So Great Star is a Chinese company. If you look it up, it's Hanzhong Great Star. So this knife isn't even close to being Swiss or American. It's a fully Chinese company, and it's not a big deal. But just to let you know, it's not Swiss. And Great Star USA is, what's it say? Great Star USA, I think they have an Arkansas, right there. They have an Arkansas address, but Hanzhong Great Star, obviously. This is probably just their US office. But I mean, it says they're saying right here, designed in USA, made in China. I don't even know if they're designed in the USA, to be honest with you, because the entire company is Chinese. But who knows? I'm not in the office when they're designing knives, so I couldn't tell you. So those are the only things that I found out from online, was that people were bitching about that. And personally, the few minor issues that I've had with the knife. But like I said, if I really wanted to, I could take it apart, sand it down, unscrew this, and try to reset it. It's not that serious. Like, it's $35 knife, and it's actually really good. I actually like this knife. It's similar to the Essie Azula 2. As you can see, comparison-wise, obviously the Azula's a bit bigger, but not by a lot. It is similar construction. It's a full tang. This is $10.95 though, but it is micarta, like this one is. This one has a coating as well. It's not that tactile, obviously, and it does have jimping. So similar to that knife. So if you don't want to spend $100 on an Azula, this is a good way to go. And this clip is ridiculous, getting this in and out of this sheath. This is impossible almost. So I actually appreciate that it goes in and out way easier than this little one. But overall, I like it. I'd recommend it. Definitely check it out. See what you can do with it. I didn't think it was going to do a lot because it's so small, but it's done quite a bit. I mean, I have packages, opening boxes, cutting sandwiches, solid. Summer sausages. It's done its job. So highly recommend it as either a pocket fixed blade or just a little belt knife you can carry as your primary or secondary. Really good for what you're paying for. I mean, $35, you can't beat it. With tax, it came to like 37 something. And I was just at Walmart today, and they got like pretty much every single Swiss Tech ever made. I might pick up something else. They have a little like multi-tool, so I might try to grab one of those and see what that's all about. But if you guys get a chance, check it out. It is the Leicht. And yeah, it's on Swiss Tech. Where's their website? Right there. Nope, that's not it. It's right there. So go to their website, check it out. Go to Walmart, check it out. They're at Walmart. And again, you guys let me know what you think if you have one. Also, again, I'm going to link Tim's School of Fish's video on this knife in the description so you guys can check it out. So go check out Tim when you get a chance. You guys have a good one.